Greetings, beloved. Dumela maratu, dumela maratu, dumela maratu. How are you this beautiful Monday? How are you this beautiful Monday? You are doing well. I trust that you are doing well. How are you? I can see you are there. I see you are there, but you are saying nothing. Say something, say something, say something, say something. Greetings, beloved. Greetings, beloved. I want to remind you, on the 28th of April, we are having that My Worship is My Weapon with Mpumi Mutsweni and Cindy Ntombela. On the 28th, it will be after church on a Sunday, which means we allow people to go and attend their churches, then they come back. Now, but this time around, it's easy because tickets are available at Compute Tickets. You can go there, only 200, and get your ticket. And then you will be securing your place. Because we are using a church, the old church we are in now, the church we are about to demolish. That is the last event in that church, because that church is about to be demolished as we are going to move to the auditorium later this year. Now, that is the last service, big event in this church. We're going to thank God and celebrate that God has kept us in that venue for many years. You know, we have been in that venue now from 2014. Now, which means we have been 10 years or so in that church. Now, the Bible says in the book of Genesis 28, I think it's verse, I was checking if I have a Bible here, but it is from verse 10. When Jacob was running away from Esau, the Bible says he came to a place where he found the stone. The Bible says he found that place, it was a good place. But the power here is that he saw the ladder. He started to see angels. Now, he moved from nowhere to now here. God is able to move you from nowhere to now here. From nowhere to now here where you are today. And I want you to celebrate God who has moved you from nowhere to now here. The God who brought you out of where you used to be to where you are now. It may not be a perfect place, but you are in the good place. It may not be a perfect house, but you are in the good house. It may not be a perfect car, but you are in the good car. You know, it may not be a perfect husband, but you have a good husband. It may not be a perfect wife, but you have a good wife. Now, I want you for a moment to celebrate that. From nowhere, I'm now here. From nowhere. I come from nowhere. I come from a background that people said nothing good will come. The Bible says when Jesus Christ himself, people were saying, is there anything good that can come out of Nazareth? And he moved from nowhere to now here. Now he is seated at the right hand of the Father and he's glorifying God. God has the power to move you from nowhere to now here, to somewhere. You can move from nowhere to now here, from now here to somewhere. You see, you can move from nowhere to now here, from now here to somewhere. And that is only the power of God that can do that. And as you can see, the building project is going perfectly well. I promise that when I collect offering for building, I build. When I say people must give for building, that money must go to the building. When I say to you, give for this, I take that money there. If I say this money is for the structure, I pay the contractor. If I say this money is for the bricks, I pay the bricks. If I say this money is for cement, I pay cement. That's me. I will never ask something and do the opposite. When I say we are raising funds for building the church, every cent, when it comes into the account, we take it to the builder. And that's how integrity works. If you can conquer as a man like me, don't take it bad, women, but if a man like me, you are a preacher, there are 3 F's that you must conquer. Every male preacher that is listening to me, these are the 3 F's. One of these has destroyed many preachers. One of these F's has destroyed many ministers. The first F is finances. The first F is what? Is finances. The second F is females. The third F is fame. These 3 F's, if they are not well managed, can destroy giants, can destroy great people. Number 1 is finance. If you are a minister, you don't know how to handle and deal with finances. Finances will destroy you. If you are a man of God and you don't know how to handle yourself among females, females will destroy you. If you are a man of God and you cannot handle fame, fame will destroy you. Fame will suffocate you. Now, this has nothing to do with gender. Women are not dangerous. Women are not, but if you cannot handle yourself around females, it will destroy you. Samson was destroyed because he couldn't handle himself around female. David was destroyed at some stage because he couldn't handle himself around a female. Now, you need to be very careful. Finances. Many people destroy their ministries because of greed, because of lies, and speaking this and doing the opposite. Now, if I say to you, we are collecting money for building, you must see the building. You must see that. That is integrity. And that's what is happening in our church now. You know, all previous years, people used to say, hurry, but there was no money. People were not supporting. But now people support. When there is money, I build. I cannot build when there is no money. But if people give money, I will use it for that. And that is why you can see that we have already spent far more than $1 million on the site. And that is no sponsorship. It's strictly mainly from the church people. From the church people. These people are building their church. From the church. That funds come from the inside. And it's very important, a man and woman of God, to have church members building their own church. It's a sign of belonging. It's a sign of commitment. Because you cannot just have a church that is built by strangers. Who is going to attend that church? Now, you need people who are in that church, no matter how much they have, but they must contribute to build that church. And that is what the people around me are doing now. And every cent, we account for it. Every cent, we take it to the builder. And when he says it's for steel, you must see the steel coming. If we say it's for the concrete, you must see that. That's how you build. Don't take money and keep it. Money will never stay with you. There are many things that wants money. But if you take money and don't use your personal account for business, for building, use the church account. Let the money go there. And let the money be directed to the builder. From the church account, it must go to the builder. So that what you have promised must come to reality. You must show. You must show. You cannot be able to say, I'm doing this. If there are challenges, speak. I'm just saying this. Maybe you are listening to me that you are planning to build. I'm showing you things that has destroyed project. Is lack of transparency. Lack of transparency. If you are dealing with people's money, remember it's not your money. And remember, people are not just giving you that money for the love of you. They give it for the building where they are sending it to. Take it directly where they are sending it. Don't even allow that money to tempt you. Take it where it's designed to, or it's assigned. Now I'm saying that's how you stay away from triple Fs. Remember this. I'm just trying to, let me close this, because this sun is killing me. I just want to aircon here. It's big hot. Now that is how we are moving, but we are still moving. This is the first phase. Now we are done with the steel structure. We are mounting it later, maybe this week, and we'll put the steel, and then we'll put the roof, and then we'll build, and we'll put the floor, then we'll put the rest, then we come inside, then we are done with the church. But we believe God that by end of this year, this project will be done and dusted. We believe God that by end of this year, on the 31st, we believe God that will be in that building. Crossover will be in that building. Crossover service will be in that building. We believe God for that. And all in all, beloved, I love you, and keep on praying for me. Keep on praying for the church. Thank you for the support. Don't forget to get your ticket. My worship is my weapon. With Mpomemtsweni and Sydney Tomela. You go to YouSave, you go to Checkers, you go to CompuTicket, you go to House and Home, you get your ticket. You get your ticket. Just buy your ticket, keep it. On the 28th, you come to Sasolbeck. I will be there. It's going to be worship. It's going to be word. It's going to be spirit moving. It's going to be restoration. It's going to be healing. It's going to be empowerment. It's going to be powerful. God will be moving among his people, because the Bible says he inherited the praises of his people. I want to see you there. All right, guys, let me do 1, 2, and I'll talk to you again. Love you. Bye.